position and wait for my go.
Okay, so for the next tutorial, which is creating lines using tutorial. So from the basic shape that you have learned in previous file, now we're going to expand a little bit your tutorial file, tutorial knowledge, okay, by combining shapes and then created line. So you are given a template, okay, at the top artboard. Okay, so what you need to do is to replicate the artboard accordingly. Okay, so we're going to start from the left and move on to the right. Okay, so for the first shape that you see over here, that looks like a cloud over here, okay, is a combination of ellipse tool. Okay, so in order to create the shapes, okay, use ellipse tool. Hold your shift to make sure your ellipse are proportionately. So create 3 same ellipse, okay, and then so click on selection tools, move it like that, okay, and then you can color your ellipse with the same color. Okay, select all, click on the same color like this. Alright, so we don't want the stroke, the outlines, so click over here and then remove the stroke. Okay, so still this ellipse is in an individual ellipse. Okay, so what you can do is that you can combine this ellipse together using Pathfinder Tools. Okay, you can find it over here, Windows, Pathfinder. Okay, so you will see Pathfinder. In order for you to combine the shapes, select all and then click on unite. Okay, so the shapes will combine together and turn into one shapes. Okay, so the next one, I'll let you guys to continue with the house using a rectangle tool for the roof, and then rectangle tool for the body, and then using star tool for the roof. Okay, so after you have completed creating the roof, the house, the roof and the window, we're going to create the shapes of the window using lines. Okay, so using lines is simple. You click on rectangle tools, click on white outlines stroke without fill color, and then hold your shift. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have selected it. Okay, so using rectangle, you create a stroke and then click none over there, and then hold your shift to create a the window base. And then to create the lines in the middle, you can use line segment tool with the same properties of white stroke, and then you can click, and then while you are to get your straight lines, you hold your shift. Right, okay, so you get that stroke, the window using stroke. Okay, so I want you guys to continue by completing this window over here. Okay, so you created the tower, the small and the big tower using rectangle, and create the shapes over here using the ellipse tool. So I want you guys to notice that, okay, using the ellipse tool as well, you can manipulate and create the roof of this tower. So in order for you guys to create the roof of this tower, you can use a ellipse tool, change the color accordingly. Sorry, I should not have selected that. Okay, again, my mistake. Okay, so change the color to, alright, sorry, and then create an ellipse tool. Alright, right? So so what you can do is that you can use a shapes to make a manipulation to the existing object. Okay, so I'm just going to create another shape using rectangle. Okay, I'm going to choose a different color to make sure it is obvious, so easy for you guys to see, and then click over here. Okay, and then using selection tool, select both of the shapes and then click on minus front. Okay, so I have the shapes that look like this. It's suitable for the uh, roof, the roof tower. Okay, so it will be the same thing for the next roof as well. Create an ellipse with the size of the roof, and then using rectangle tool. Okay, so I just use the red color for easy for you guys to see. Okay, and then select both using selection tool and minus front, so you can get that roof going on. And then of course this one using lines, white color without any fill. Then you can create the lines while holding your shift. Right. Okay, so 3 lines all together. Okay, so for the final shapes over here, okay, is the same thing as well. You can use your rounded, an ellipse tool. Okay, put some colors, and then using a rectangle tool to slice the object together. Okay, so you will have, and then just copy and paste, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Okay, I don't want the outlines. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and there you have it. Okay, your shapes together. So that's the overall view of the shapes. So so in this file you were able to learn how to combine shapes, and then how to use a Pathfinder to create a new shapes. Okay, so we're going to move on to our last file. Okay, so for our last file, which is we're going to create the shape that you see over here from a combination of shapes. Okay, from these preset sets, basic shapes, we're going to make a shape that look like this. Okay, so first of all, this one we don't need any kind of modifications, but for this, okay, so all the tools that we're going to use is Pathfinder Tools, okay, which is a powerful tools in Illustrator. Okay, so I'm going to select these shapes together and then click on Unite. Okay, and then for these shapes, select, click on minus front. Okay, and then for this shape, select, click on intersect. Okay, intersect. Alright, okay, so once you already have all these shapes together, it's just a matter of combine these shapes to create like the example that you see over there. Okay, so these crescents put in the middles, and then this path like over there. Okay, so as easy as that, you were able to create a new shapes, okay, using a Pathfinder tools by using a basic shape by combining it together. Okay, so I believe you guys were able to complete the tutorial. Make sure to submit your tutorial in the section below. Okay, save. So I'll see you guys in the upcoming lessons next week.